the colors, summer love. Remember. This is my studio desk setup. I wanted this desk setup design to be a very open concept. I wanted it to connect me with the rest of the studio space, but at the same time give me some separation so that I could focus on my creative work. I love moving things around and changing the layout of my space, and I feel like it helps me keep things fresh and also inspired. You may have noticed I have a new monitor here. This is the LG Smart Monitor Swing, and this is the coolest monitor I've ever used. LG kindly sent it over to me and partnered with me on this portion of the video. It literally swings, rotates, and it moves with you, which I thought would be super fitting in this studio space where I'm always on my feet, moving around to different stations. This monitor is 4K, so everything looks super crisp. The colors and the details of this monitor are chef's kiss. But what I really love about this monitor is how clean it looks on my setup. I only need one USB-C cable to connect to my laptop and charge it, so I'm really not dealing with many wires on my desk. The monitor also has the built-in LG Switch app, which means I can easily multitask, like having my calendar on one side or a mood board on the other while designing. Oh, and it's touchscreen, so that makes it super easy to tap around when I'm not using a mouse or keyboard. Super intuitive. The monitor also has an auto pivot feature, which is really cool because I can actually rotate the screen vertically when I'm like writing long emails or watching vertical content, and I could just swing it out of the way when I'm not using it. So if you're someone who's always moving between creative time and chill time like me, I feel like this monitor is a perfect in-between. It doesn't make you bound to one desk, and it moves with you. This monitor is truly a productivity monitor and a lifestyle screen in one. So if the LG Smart Monitor Swing seems like something you'd be interested in, I'll leave the link to it in the description below. I just picked up some vinyl peel and stick for our kitchen backsplash. I've been meaning to install a backsplash to the kitchen. That was always one of my goals for the space, but with the studio being busy and not having enough time to pick out the proper tiles and install them ourselves, it was kind of a project that never happened. I figured, I want to add some color to the kitchen. I feel like it's really oaky and beige, a little too much. So I'm hoping that this peel and stick vinyl will add more of that dimension and that subtle green that I've been looking for. with the way this project turned out. Each of the sticker sets I got on Amazon, and I got 2 packs, and this was a less than $50 project, and I think this turned out amazing. I highly recommend, and I'll leave the link to the set that I got in the description below. The studio space is super creamy beige that I've been really wanting to add different pops of color into the space. I always wanted a kitchen backsplash that sort of had like a jade aesthetic to it. I really loved the idea of like bringing in jade green into the kitchen, but I just couldn't find the right tile, and I never had the time to complete that project. I am so happy about it. I can't stop looking at it, really. It doesn't even look like a sticker. All the different tiles are not like uniformly colored, and it gives it this organic look that I really like. Yes. What a productive day in the studio. So it's been a while since I got the whole crew to join me in a YouTube video. The last one that we filmed together was the matcha lamp video that I have right here. And now that we're in our new studio space, it would be awesome for us to reintroduce ourselves again to you guys. Just as a recap, I'm Maisy. I started this business and this channel, and I had a vision to create a business where I could work with my family and just create things together. And that was kind of the foundation and the belief that started it all. Tristan is my boyfriend, Ashley is my younger sister, and Grace is our best friend. We got this studio space back in January, and it's come a really long way so far. We're the Cozyleigh family. Let's share our horoscopes. I'm a Taurus, ENFJ.
I'm an Aquarius, INTJ, but I'm a Taurus rising, for those of you who know.
I'm a Leo rising, by the way.
I'm a Virgo, INTJ.
I'm a Cancer, ISFP.
So we're like in the studio pretty much like every day with each other. I mean, besides Grace, she's a nurse, but she would take her weekends and she helps us here at the studio. Sorry, Grace. But we're basically here every day and we're always creating together and making cool things. So I want you guys to get to know my family more, and I'll let them introduce themselves to you.
I'm Tristan. I'm the lead engineer here at Cozyleigh Studios. I work really closely with Maisy to produce all of the ideas that she has. We actually built our relationship on making things, so it's really cool that we get to do that well into our adult life. Our flow here is kind of like Maisy will come up with something, and she'll say, "Oh, Tristan, do the thing." And then I go and I do the thing, so that's kind of what I'm up to here.
I'm Ashley. I am Maisy's sister and
Younger sister.
I'm the artist of Cozyleigh Studios. If you've ever owned one of our digital wallpapers or art prints, that was me drawing on my iPad, and now you have it in your home. Recently, ever since the studio, I've been promoted to Chief Operational Officer of Cozyleigh Studios.
Woo!
So I manage our workers, like Grace here. I make sure that everything is running smoothly in the house, and if you own a Zen MagSafe charger or a desk mat, I've probably touched it.
Wow. Blessed. People have asked, when is your next drawing coming out? I'm getting tons of comments where people are like, is your sister okay?
True. I am okay, and ever since being promoted to Chief Operational Officer, I have been stretched thin on time, but more drawings are coming soon, I promise. There's a new project in the works, and it's gonna be exciting.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm Maisy and Ashley's and Tristan's best friends, but we're also family. I basically help out with the studios. We like to call each other the Smurfs. But I basically help assemble the stands and the mats. I probably helped assemble your guys' products.
You could say you also touch them.
I also touched them. So now it's blessed.
What's Grace's title again?
I have her down as an operations specialist, and she reports to the operations officer.
Okay, Grace is our Cozyleigh operational specialist.
Operations.
Cozyleigh operations specialist.
Fancy.
Yes.
It just means she does what Ashley tells her to do.
Which is an honor. And I tell Ashley what to do, which is the highest honor.
You need some kind of hierarchy here, to get things running.
But yeah, it's always a fun time working with the family in the studio. It's always been a dream of mine to create a business where we could all work together and just be in each other's lives as much as possible. I remember when Tristan and I were both working in corporate, we always said, man, we can't wait for the day where we could finally work together. I didn't really know that creating a YouTube channel would lead us to creating a business where we were working together, and we pulled Ashley and Grace into it. So I just want you guys to get to know us a bit more on a more friendly, personal level. We want to view these vlogs as a way to document our own memories. And I know I need to get better at vlogging and, view this more as documenting. And I know when we're old and hopefully still doing stuff, that we'll be able to look back on these videos like how we look back on this video, the matcha lamp, and feel proud of what we've done. Because I think a lot of the times we don't really celebrate the things that we've accomplished so far. Instead, we're fixated or worried about the things that we haven't accomplished on our list. And that's something we want to rewire our brains. We don't want to think like that anymore. So a lot of the times when I take long stretches of not vlogging, it's probably because I'm really busy in other things, but I should really be documenting more and sharing more of our lives, and it's good memories. So yeah, bagels, cozy community, family, coffee, studio. Oh, 𝗙𝗿𝗁𝗁𝗃. Oh yeah, I got her that 𝗙𝗿𝗁𝗁𝗃 cup. Oh, matcha. And yeah, nice.
All sorts of cozy drinks.
That's right, this is the Cozyleigh Cafe. Oh, we should call this Cozy Cafe time or something.
Cozy Cafe.
Oh, have this be a repeated segment?
Yes.
With a title?
Cozy Cafe Corner.
We'll let Grace come up with the title. She's normally good at this stuff. Go ahead, Grace.
Give me a few business days.
Okay. Well, for now, Cozyleigh Cafe Corner time.
It's a lot of...
Cozyleigh Cafe Corner.
What about Cozyleigh Cafe Chats?
Cozyleigh Cafe Chats.
Corner chats.
Does the corner need to be in it though? Like
4 C's.
Cozyleigh Cafe Corner Chats.
Yes.
All right, whatever.
Technically at a bar, not a corner.
Whatever.
So let's answer a question in our first ever Cozyleigh Cafe Corner Chat. How does everyone feel now that we have a studio to work in? Take it away, Tristan.
Well, for one, there's sunlight. That's pretty big. There's ventilation, also pretty big. It's been really nice having a dedicated space to like do work in. I think mainly because when you wake up and you're like living where you work, there's no separation between when it starts and when it ends. Not that it ever really ends for us, to be fully transparent, but just having a space at home where you can kind of unwind and relax and not feel like you have to work was something I didn't know I needed until we got the studio. So then, you know, having the space and like waking up and feeling like, oh, I have to go somewhere to start my work day was kind of nice. There we go.
Basement days. When Cozyleigh was in our basement.
Yeah, so like no windows. Those are the ventilation vents for the rest of the house, but not for the basement. No, but I mean, it's a great place to start. It was like spacious enough for us and it helped us get settled into the studio. But now that we're here, it is really nice, like waking up, going somewhere, and it turned out really, really pretty. It's bigger and it's like more vast, so we have the ability to put more things in and use them, make more really cool products for you guys, or even just like, you know, maybe just one-offs for stuff that we have ideas but we're not sure if it'll like pan out or it might be too hard to manufacture, but we have a space now where we can like try it out and, you know, maybe it will work out. Just gives us a chance to really find out and see. But yeah, so like, I guess that's it from my engineer perspective. You get to make stuff better without feeling like you live in a lab all the time. Operations specialist.
I'm the officer.
Oh, right. Chief Operations Officer.
Thanks, Tristan. So for me, I personally love the studio. And to me, like, this space is kind of a representation of all we've accomplished. And it was a huge accomplishment for us to finally find a place and give Cozyleigh a proper home. And I think that we all did like an amazing job bringing our love and warmth to the space, because before it was like a concrete box, but now we can say like it's truly ours. Yeah, like to go off of what Tristan says, like it's really nice how we have such a big space to give everything a home. And like all of our tools have proper homes, all of our supplies and packaging have proper homes, and it's made the flow of it a lot nicer. And for COO purposes, that's very necessary. But yeah, it's so refreshing to come here every day. And you know, we purposely chose a spot where it was south facing. So during the middle of the day or during the winter days especially, like light just pours in all the time and it's so beautiful. It makes me so happy to work here. But yeah, I mean, either way, basement or studio, like I've always loved working at Cozyleigh Studios. Now Grace.
So Grace also worked with us in the studio when we were just Cozyleigh Basement. So she's seen it all since the beginning.
So it's definitely cool seeing the growth from Cozyleigh Studios from the basement to here. I have a fun time like working with everyone no matter where we are. But yeah, I'm just really proud of everyone for coming this far.
Wow, Grace. Give it up for Grace's first time speaking on camera.
Yay!
Took 5 tries.
What about you, Maisy?
Oh, right, I didn't go yet. All right, that's me in the basement. Yeah, I think for me, the biggest thing is definitely like finally creating a place where everyone feels happy to come to. I really wanted the place where we're creating our products to feel cozy, because it's like from our cozy home to yours, but I couldn't really say the basement was cozy. So like our kitchen, you know, our desk setup area, our assembly area, even like where we store our boxes in the back, I wanted the whole vibe to feel like Cozyleigh, sort of like a showcase. I think it would be really cool to like host Cozyleigh events one day, different creative events. So for example, if Ashley decides to like go crazy and like hold a candle workshop or something, or like a pottery workshop, or if Tristan wants to like host an electronics class, we could do that here. Yeah, it's just really nice that like we've created this year, and I think we should celebrate that more. Yep, maybe we'll host a Cozyleigh event soon. I wanted our studio to really feel like this is our purpose, like this is what we show up for every day, and like this is where we're proud to create. And it's kind of crazy seeing like my vision for like my own physical place for our business come to life, because in my head it's always like an abstract thought, but having that abstract thought become tangible is kind of wild. I think we've come a long way together as a family, and let's give ourselves a round of applause. All right, let us know in the comments if you have a question for us and if we should continue doing these Cozyleigh Corner Chats, and we'd be happy to answer another question from you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.